Hey guys, what's happening? So today we're going to go through a few drills and some mobility exercise in order for you to get a better squat. Perfect. So we're going to go through 7 key drills and mobility exercises, okay? Now the key things with our squat, we're looking at your ankles, your hips and your T-spine, okay? So we obviously need good range of movement in all of those key areas. Obviously we also need to remember that you need to strengthen your hip flexors, your quadriceps, your glutes and your hamstrings, okay? That's obviously a separate little part, but in that manner you want to think activation and single leg work, okay? If you're interested in that, let me know. Maybe we could do a video on it. But obviously today we're going to go through the drills and mobility exercises. Awesome, guys. So find a little bit of space. What we're going to start with is our ankle, okay? So we're going to go into a rocking ankle stretch. What's going to happen is we're going to go 12 rocks each time. So you're going to go into this position, keep your hips underneath. You'll push your knee over your foot, and all you're going to do is rock forward and back. Yeah? So let's go 12. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, you'll feel it down the back. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll change sides. Again, hip underneath, then push that knee forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 12. Awesome. If you felt like then your ankles were real tight, you can check out my video from last week, which focuses on ankle mobility. Okay, the next one, we've got a wide stance rocking. So this is getting into our hips. So you're going to take your knees out and you're going to think feet together at the back, okay? So you're making like a triangle. From here, you're just going to rock back and forth, okay? We're going to go for 20 reps, starting from now. So 1, 2, nice and slow and sit back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can't feel it, you can just take your knees out a little bit wider. Keep going. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit more for our hip flexors, okay? And we're going to do a little bit of a single leg. So you're going to go into this lunge position. You're going to think hip underneath, okay? So see here, tilt it up, okay? And then from here you push forward, okay? So the hip is underneath and we're going to pulse forward, okay? We're going to go 20 reps each side, okay? So hip underneath, 1, 2. You're going to feel it here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're just moving your hip nice forward and back. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 20. And then we'll change side. Remember again, hip underneath, okay? And then you push forward. So hip underneath, push forward. 3. So your shin still stays straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, awesome, guys. Okay, now what we're going to go into now is a deep squat position, okay, and then we're going to move around in that bottom of the squat, okay, so it's like a squat praying position. So try and have your toes forward just outside your hips, so your squat stance, okay. From here you're going to keep your chest up nice and low, and then you're going to push your knees out with your elbows, okay. okay? And we're gonna just go 20 each side, okay? So 1, 2,
Awesome. So you should feel a nice little stretch into those hip flexors. Okay, and just try and push your knees out now with your elbows, and we're just going to hold there for 10 seconds from now. Yeah, good. So you should really feel it in those hip flexors. Obviously, if you're pretty loose, you'll be okay. For me, I'm definitely not. Awesome. Now, we're going to go into a squat wall slide, okay? So you're going to go into the bottom of a squat and you're going to try and reach your arms up and down, okay? From here, you're going to hold there and you're going to reach up and down. Okay, we're going to go 10 reps. So 1, 2, 3. Obviously, your arms will touch, mine's a little bit further away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, wow, my quads are burning. But it's good for just opening up into the bottom of that squat position, which a lot of us don't. Okay, now the next one, because obviously in order to get into that position, we need to be able to have T-spine mobility. Okay, so we're going to do some external rotations. Okay, so we're going to slightly change it up. You're going to sit down on your heels, because obviously getting into your hips, and you're going to take that arm slightly in front. I still want you to keep your shoulder down, so don't lift it up like this. You're going to then put your fingertips on your temple, and then you're going to take your elbow into your crease of your elbow, and then we're going to open up. Okay, we're going to go 10 reps each side. So open, 1, 2. You can just add a little pause when you open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll change sides. Remember, shoulder down, finger on your temple, open up. 1, 2, 3. So you can have that pause there. 4, 5. Notice how my back still stays straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, guys. Okay, now the last one, okay, we're going to do a little bit of a squat variation, okay? So we're going to do normal, wide, narrow, okay? We're going to go 3 reps each, and we'll just do this twice through. So, into that normal squat. Feet underneath, try and keep your toes forward as best you can, just for better glute activation, okay? Now the chest up, you should feel nice and loose now, okay? So you're gonna go down to the bottom, back up, 1. Down to the bottom, back up, 2. Down to the bottom, back up, 3. Now the wide stance. Again, try and keep those toes forward. You're gonna get a nice little feeling in your hip flexors and your abductors, okay? From here, you're gonna keep your chest up, squat down, 1, 2, 1 more, 3. Now you're narrow, okay? Some of us might be narrower than others. I'm gonna bring my feet together and squat here, but anything is narrow for you. It just wants to be narrower than your normal squat stance. So feet together, again, focus on that chest nice and tall, knees go out, 1, 2, 1 more, 3. Perfect. And then we're going to do that one more time. So back into normal stance, 3 reps. Really feel those positions. Try and see if you can go a little bit lower now. 1 more. Then into that wide. 1 more. Back to that narrow. 1 more. 3. Perfect.
awesome, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Obviously, we just went through 7 different drills and mobility. Now, obviously, this is a good thing that you can do at home on a rest day, or you can even add this into your warm-up, especially before you have some back squats or some front squats. Don't forget to let me know how you got on, whether this was helpful, what you'd like to see more of, whether you want to see a little bit more of that, how do we strengthen our back squat. But awesome, guys. Don't forget to check out the other content if you enjoyed it. See you next time.